Right, hi guys, we're going to do a review of my favourite loadouts for Warzone, and I think they're helpful. Here we go. So, standard Warzone. So this is your sort of attack assault class that, you know, if you're a pushy player or an aggressive player, at the moment in Season 5, I recommend this one. So, Kilo 141, very good. Now, so I recommend the Singard Arms 19.8-inch Prowler barrel, just because of its damage range and its accuracy is very good. Monolithic suppressor tends to be the general rule. If a gun's got a monolithic suppressor, use it. It's really helpful. Optic, I go for the VLK 3 times because it counts as a low aim weapon, and so the aim assist is very high. However, it's got a good amount of zoom with 3 times. 50 round mag, can go 60, doesn't really make a difference. I just prefer the look of the 50, which is probably not a great reason to go for it, but, you know, oh well, so, yeah. Commando full grip because it increases your accuracy, your range, and your control by a lot. So, definitely recommend that. Now, secondary to that, I have the MP5, which is the normal build with the monolithic integral suppressor. Because, as I say, you need a monolithic and everything. It just stops you being one of those red blips when you shoot, which is such a helpful thing. So I recommend that. Underbarrel, I go for the Merc foregrip for that hip fire accuracy, because when you're playing with the MP5, you do occasionally go for hip fires, so always helpful. 45 round mag, which is a serious extension. Just means you can beam those players for longer, as in Warzone, of course, everyone's got quite high health. Now, some people prefer to run stipple grip tape, however, I run sleight of hand because the 45 round mag loading speed is a little bit slower. So by running sleight of hand, I can reload very quickly if there's multiple players. Stock F-Tac collapsible, because for that short, you want as little as possible to increase that mobility. With them, I then run the C4 and heartbeat sensor. Heartbeat sensor, brilliant. Anyone within 60 meters, roughly, you can pick up and know where they are. Perks, I run double time for that tactical sprint increase and increased crouch movement, which is always helpful. Just to speed up your movement, always good. Overkill, of course, for the 2 weapons, and amped, so that I can swap between the weapons really quick, which is just helpful. Moving on to my second class, and this is my sniper class for Warzone. I run the Ram 7 because it's described as an AR/SMG, because it's got higher fire rate than normal. Which for accompanying a sniper, as it has to do the close round and the medium stuff, I think it's helpful. I run the Ranger for that extra ultimate damage range, as it says, and the monolithic suppressor with the Commando foregrip, 50 round mag, stippled and stipple grip tape, which that's kind of the standard build that everyone would use: the longest barrel, the monolithic suppressor, Commando foregrip, 50 round mag, and stippled grip tape. Instead of stippled grip tape, if you feel like it, you can run a basic optic. I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference, but I prefer stippled grip tape. I quite like the iron sights on this weapon. For my sniper, contrary to the normal, everyone uses HDRs normally, I prefer AX50. So I run the 32-inch factory barrel, which is the longest possible, monolithic suppressor, stipple grip tape in that red, I thought it was quite snazzy. The variable zoom scope, of course, instead of the variable zoom, you can go for focus, which means when you're getting shot at, you can control the aim whilst being shot, which is just helpful. But I tend to engage at very long ranges, so I quite like to be able to zoom in and see them very close. Stock-wise, I go for Singard Marksman because that increases my aiming stability when I don't have any bipod, so that's very helpful. I then run a C4 and heartbeat sensor again with that, but instead of running double time, I run cold-blooded, so that if any other sniper's looking for me on a thermal, I can't be detected. I then run shrapnel, so I have 2 C4s because they are the meta-lethal at the moment. Now, my alternate Warzone, which is the kind of one I occasionally use, I run a Ram 7, same build as we saw last time, the Ranger, the monolithic, Commando, 50 mag, and stippled. But this time I run an RPG as a secondary, because in those buildings down in near downtown, which is the red top, the stairs going up them are very difficult to get up, because I find that if someone's coming down the stairs or you're trying to clear them, it's really difficult to push up there. So by having the RPG, I just fire an RPG up there to kill anyone who's up there. That's really helpful for me. Again, C4 and heartbeat sensor with cold-blooded, ghost, and shrapnel. Instead of shrapnel, you could run amped, just because RPGs have notoriously slow weapon changing time. Now for my second Warzone, so this is the Warzone I'd pick up after, so I tend to try and get 2 loadouts during a game. So I'd go for my sniper Warzone, and then if I found another loadout later on, I'd go for this one so that I have Ghost. This one I just run the dual akimbo 357s just because if I get caught in a situation where someone's right on top of me, these are quite quick. I can pull them out, bang, bang, bang. They're very good. You know, some people use them, so for it being secondary, that's always helpful. Again, round 7 with the same build because I just want to be able to pick up this, immediately have the same AR, and then just pick up my sniper again instead of the pistols. That's always helpful. So there you go. That's a rundown of my Warzone loadouts. Oh, quick thing. When I'm using the Kilo loadout and the MP5, I tend to not get 2 loadouts, so not really necessary to have one. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please subscribe and let me know if you found that helpful.